Hey guys, Strike King Pro, Keith Combs here. I want to talk about something that's overlooked a lot of times when you're crankbait fishing. You hear people talk about it, but that's tuning your crankbait. And how do you do that? Well, for me, it's really simple, and I'll go out the day before a tournament and I'll tune a lot of the baits that I plan on throwing. That way, if I lose one or one gets running crazy, I'll just go ahead and put a new one on that's already tuned properly. But the basics of tuning your crankbait are this. For starters, get out in a depth of water that your crankbait's not going to hit the bottom when you're tuning it. That way you get it bait just running right through the water column. That's real important. Don't do it in a shallow cove where your bait's going to be digging the bottom. For me, I use my boat and I use my trolling motor to kind of help me align the bait with the cast and get it running true. So what I mean by that is just I'm going to stand on the bow of my boat, look straight off the nose of the boat. That's dead ahead. I'm going to make a cast out there, and I'm going to wind the crankbait back at the speed that I'm most likely going to be reeling it. That's important also when you're tuning your bait. So what I'm watching is my line with the trolling motor, and you can see it's running a little bit to the right hand side. Not bad, but just a little bit off. So the bait's going this way. What that's going to cause is a lot of problems. It's going to cause you to get hung up, and it's not going to let that bait achieve its maximum depth. It's just going to have a couple bad effects that you don't want when you're cranking. So what I do is carry a pair of cutters with me, and I'm just going to grab that eyelet right there, and I'm going to tune it just the opposite direction, just a little bit. It's running to the right, I'm going to tune it to the left. Just a couple little tunes like that. I'm going to repeat the process, and I'm going to see if that bait's running true. So again, straight ahead, right over the trolling motor. That way I can keep everything in line, and I'm going to reel it back at the speed that I'm going to reel. There it is, running straight back to the trolling motor. So again, that's going to let that bait do everything that it's built to do. Strike King builds a heck of a crankbait, but if they're not tuned right, they're not going to catch many fish. So that's how you tune a crankbait. I use it on my shallow divers. I use it on my deep divers, same approach. If you do that right there, you're going to have a lot more success when you're out fishing a crankbait.